Like an omelette.
I like omelet, hamburger, cream cheese, all good stuff. Would you get me a napkin there, baby girl? Still nice and hot, melting nicely. Let's try it out. Mm.
It's not
Wow.
too salty.
No, I like it.
Hi Mila, how are you doing today?
Wow, Mo's one of our regulars now.
Yeah, Mila. Hello. So I just come home from out with my son. We're trying to buy his shoes and he said he don't want any shoes from there. Ah,
So you just couldn't find any.
mm. He want to go with the boys, so he don't want to go with mama.
Oh, okay.
Don't want to go anymore with mama. He want to go with the boys. So when the son is already getting older, they have their own.
He's got his own narcotic group.
Yes, I have son. I have two sons.
Two sons. 123, 125. Two sons, two daughters. And she's got two grandchildren from her son's partners. One of the granddaughters lives here with us. You've probably seen her, Gianna. She's the little autistic one. She's 2 years old now. I've got three children and three grandchildren. One grandchild from each child. So it looks like Jen's got the mozzarella cheese in here. So it's kind of almost stringy spaghetti there. She makes a delicious omelet. Mm. I was going to change up and go 2 meals a day, but 1 meal a day is enough for me. I'm going to stick with it because I just like eating 1 meal a day. So OMAD is what you call delayed gratification. And when you're delaying gratification, this helps you to become very successful in life. And intermittent fasting is a great way to become very successful in life because it's one of the healthiest forms of ways of eating because you're just not eating all day long. You're just eating one really good meal a day. But even 2 meals is a really good meal. I would say try to get it within a 6-hour window if you're really more disciplined. And then like me, I've been doing this this 1 meal a day, 2 meal a day thing now since January, late January of 2006. So this January of 2026 will have been 20 years that I've been eating like this, and it's paid off. I lost half my body weight. I managed to keep it off without any struggle at all. But I do eat more of a carnivore keto type of diet. So that's two things that you really got to master. For me, I mastered them both at the same time because I realized when I was little, my favorite time of the year was Christmas, where we'd have one big meal, Thanksgiving, where we'd have one big meal, and Easter, where we'd have one big meal. And Thanksgiving was always just one big meal. And I think a lot of you people know that because on Thanksgiving in the United States, we usually sometimes don't even eat the whole day before, so we can fit as much food in our belly as possible. And then we have a big family get together, with 20, 30, 40, 50 family members and friends. And our Thanksgivings were always like that. A couple of great big 20-pound birds and all kinds of pies and cakes and stuff. Really amazing. My favorite time of year, Thanksgiving. So now that's how I eat every day. And sometimes, I do alternate day fasting. Whereas this year I've done a total of 130 days of alternate day fasting. And that started on February the 3rd. So come around this February the 3rd. Who knows, maybe I'll get in a few more days of alternate day fasting. So when I eat like this, it's very satisfying, very filling. The food is just super savory because it's got a lot of cheese in it, because I'm an OMAD eater. I like that high fat in my diet. Proteins, fats, and vegetables. And then once you start eating like this, you stop thinking about food all the time, because food is pleasurable, but the happiness comes from doing your tasks. And so if you can eat carnivore, keto, low carb, even if you're a vegetarian, you can eat keto, low carb, and you can eat 1 or 2 meals a day within a 6-hour window, that's success every day. You can do that. So you're building a little bit, it's kind of like therapy. Very much like therapy. Here comes Jen with her soup.
Yeah, from yesterday's soup, I put some calamansi in there.
And that was really a good soup.
What's left here is a bone and some vegetables. And some soup.
Mm-mm.
I want to be good on it.
My mouth is full of it. Wow. A little bit of a hot pepper there.
Wow.
Just in the cheese.
On the cheese?
Just, I don't know, kind of like hot in my throat.
Hmm. I just put black pepper in there.
Probably a piece of black pepper. I love this meal.
Tastes. I
That's
put
good.
some calamansi.
It's good. So today, Jen and the kids are going to watch a movie on colonization, which I think that everybody should watch. It helps you to understand the world that we live in, why it is like it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the age of discovery, manifest destiny, the English, the French, the Spanish, the Dutch, going around colonizing the whole world and discovering the world, basically enslaving the people. One of the big contributors to white supremacy, for sure. And I have a lot of white supremacists who just hate me. But that's their identity. It's their identity of hate. Jen and I take more of an Eastern philosophy, where it's like, nobody owns the land, and nobody owns anybody else, nobody's superior or inferior to anybody else. Did you happen to pull off a little tissue over there, baby?
Hmm?
A little tissue, oh, here we go. Yeah, in our philosophy, everybody equal. There's no hierarchy, and I know a lot of the people who say, "Oh, you can't have equality." I say, "Oh, sure you can. You're not going to get equal outcomes, but you're going to have everybody getting the same opportunities." Yeah.
Try the soup.
No.
It's all bone, baby, no more.
So no, I'm happy.
I'll give you.
I'm kind of a corny taste. I have been a big fan of corn.
Because it's been boiled so much.
So egalitarian, no hierarchy. So everybody has the same opportunity, different outcomes, same opportunity. Everybody can strive to do their best, and everybody can become the best person, the best version of themselves. The world is unique. Everybody is unique. We're on this planet. We all have our positives and minuses. We shouldn't be comparing or competing. And what Jen and I do is we educate people, we train people, and then we discipline ourselves in practice. And anybody can do what we're doing, and it leads to a really good life. So we've got our philosophical code of moral ethics, which I believe should be the foundation of every philosophy, and that is do no harm, to yourself or anybody else. Strive to do your best, which is also in the 4 agreements, which is the 4th agreement. Pretty much the first 3 agreements are pretty similar to do no harm, which is don't make assumptions, don't be impeccable with your word, and don't take things personally. That way you keep from getting all discombobulated. And then we've got do no harm, strive to do your best, and then just the golden rule, treat everybody with kindness. Now, that being said, that's our foundation for our morals and ethics. And then for my pretty much code of what I follow is your health is your wealth. I believe that if you stay healthy, you're always going to be wealthy, no matter the situation. If you're thinking of focusing on money or power or wealth or fame, the acquisition of these things, I don't think you're going to be happy. Because you're not going to be able to focus on your health.
Think again.
Yep, think again. So, if you have your health, doesn't matter where you're at or what position in life, you're probably going to feel good. So, then our 3rd rule, again, applies, and that treat everybody with kindness, but you can treat people who are disrespectful to you with kindness by simply staying away from those people. Because a lot of people in the United States now, they have Trump derangement syndrome because Trump is such a toxic, horrible, disgusting, vile individual, and he has discombobulated people. And so a red hat that says MAGA on it will discombobulate people. When I see a red hat with MAGA on it, I do an about face and I'm gone. I don't want anything to do with that individual. They are just stupid. So I'm glad for Trump for that. Do I hate these people? No, I don't hate them. It's kind of like hating a stupid person. They're still going to be stupid. Does no good to hate stupid people. Just accept them for who they are and stay away from them. Just follow a good practice like Jen and I do. Do no harm, strive to do your best, and treat everybody with kindness and respect. And we can do that with anybody. So my code is your health is your wealth, and your time is the one commodity that you can't get back. So spend it wisely. And then my 3rd part of my code is skills are more important than diplomas or degrees. So you can go out there and get degrees, but you're going to make more money if you have skills, and you need financial help. So if you people are out there, if you're working hard for your families, and you're going to a job that you don't like, then if you don't like that job, then think of it as a learning opportunity. Think of it like, hey, I'm here getting paid to learn. And you're always learning something. If somebody's giving you if you've got toxic people who are treating you like crap, learn from them. Learn not to behave like that. Don't sink yourself down in the level. And be careful of boodle artists like, con artists like Donald Trump. I mean, there's no need to buy his meme coins, or his gold-plated Bibles, or his gold-plated tennis shoes, or his alcoholic beverages, or his Trump steaks. Whatever he's selling, it's a con. There's nothing in it for you but maybe immediate gratification. Or saying, I support a racist. Yeah? I may.
Check mo yung mamaya like
So that's it for my blabbling today. Is this open? Oh.
No, we need to finish that. That's 3 days.
Binaba nito, ma.
This is 3 days old. No. Smells okay.
Ba't binaba? May gumagapang kasi gagamba hapon, kagabi. May kagang baby. Tapos nung papatayin ko, biglang binitawan yung baby niya. At kalat lahat yan sa nagliparan din. May inyo lahat yan, dahil mo lang sa
lahat?
Half milk. And get the whole milk when you buy milk. my recommendation. And a little bit of this delicious soup in here for kind of a creamy soup. I like the salt in this soup and the liquids. Kind of pulls fluid into your gut, get your bowels moving. And that's why exercise is so important, because it gets your bowels moving. It gets your lungs inflated and it gets your bowels moving. And you really gotta get things moving through your gut, and you really gotta breathe, because developing the thigh muscles, the lung, and the heart, most important. And you're gonna have to do some kind of an aerobic or anaerobic exercise, a HIIT workout, some plyometric training, some yoga, so a little bit of intense workout to get those lungs, so that you're breathing deep and hard. And you want to do that because that gets the oxygen to your system. The yoga is wonderful because it gets oxygen throughout your entire system, and it's going to help you become a healthier person. And then if you do get sick, like I've been sick now for over a month, and so I think I had some kind of a COVID thing, I don't know, but I'm getting better, but I'm still congested from it. I'm still coughing, so get healthy, and then when you are healthy, you're still going to have to do some exercise. Or when you're not feeling good. A lot of people just want to lay around or sit around. No, you still have to you got to do some walking or something. Get those lungs inflated. Get that stuff moving through your tummy. This is good. For any of you that like a corn chowder, and a lot of times I add cream to it, but I've had enough fat for the day. I'll just take the whole fat milk. So Jen and I are going to be watching a little YouTube on colonization of the world today, and I would suggest that all of you do the same. And that way you can kind of figure out, hey, this is why the world is like it is. This is why there's superior, people who think they're superior, and why people who think they're inferior. And the one I saw was a real good one, How to Destroy a Civilization in 5 Steps. And that was kind of specifically aimed itself at the Philippines, but gave a background on colonization. Magellan.
Hi, Lawai.
Hello. Captain Cookie. Captain Cookie got cooked, and Magellan got jelloed here in the Philippines. And then, of course, you got Hernando Cortez going down there to Mexico, to the Aztecs, and I think he got cooked, and Pizarro, the conquistadors.
So again, thank you all guys for watching us. It's our breakfast now, and maybe also our dinner.
Yeah.
Maybe later I will get some snack. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Lawai. Hello, hello. It's been a while. I didn't see you. Almost finished this. I'll finish it, okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much for watching us. Leave your comment.